a hug, a kiss.
This is Grown TV.
So I went to this church called Gospel Centers International in Utawala, Nairobi. And I must say the way they received me was amazing. So when I arrived at the venue in the church compound, this girl accompanied by the leadership and the bishop and the pastors. So this girl came to me and handed me this amazing bouquet of flowers, And I must say it was such an honor, such a warm greeting. And then even by the time I was leaving after my talk, the way they released me was with such great honor when they escorted me to the car and just bid me goodbye and thanked me. Now, I'm not here to talk about, my talks. I'm here to have a conversation from a lesson that we can learn from that. And the lesson is to do with communication. If you want to improve communication in your home, whether with your spouse or with your children, the best way to do it is how you treat your family members by the time they're leaving the house and the time they're coming back to the house. How you start and how you finish. How they arrive and how they leave. Those are two crucial moments. If by the time somebody is arriving at home and they are greeted with warmth, whether it is a hug, some jubilation, some gratefulness, and hey, I've seen you, a warm smile and nice facial expression, not casualness and I don't care, or some harshness or combativeness, or some mean questions that somebody's wondering, have I just checked inside a police investigation center or something, Now, if you receive your people, your person, your spouse, your partner, your children with warmth, then you're setting the tone for great communication throughout the night, throughout the evening, into the early morning. And by the time that they're leaving the house, the time your children or your partner or your spouse is leaving the house, and you allow them to live in such a warm way with a hug, a kiss, a peck, a blessing, and then they just leave with a smile. Guess what? They'll think about you throughout the day. They'll feel special and they'll look forward to coming back home. The truth is, a lot of us, we're not at home at home. A lot of children are not at home at home. They're just going back to a house where they don't feel they belong simply because they're under 18 or they're not yet at the age where they can move out. Some spouses are coming home to a house that is mean, that is rude, that is cold, that is full of combativeness, that has a ton of silent treatment. There's nothing to look forward to that. No wonder communication is suffering in many homes. But imagine when, by the time somebody is leaving and coming back, there's a lot of warmth. Oh my goodness. Somebody will feel at home. And guess what? Somehow you'll find that laughter will be in that house. You'll find that people will open up more. People will hug each other more. Intimacy is going to be sweeter. Not just sexual intimacy, but also emotional intimacy for couples. Children will look forward to being home. Memories and just wonderful moments are going to be created. Because look at this. When people come to visit your home, what do? You receive them well. By the time they come home, you treat them so kind, you treat them so well. You're so hospitable towards visitors. The question is, are you just as hospitable to your spouse, to your children? Or are you kind and hospitable to visitors, but not to the people that matter? Because you're supposed to be hospitable, warm, inviting to your family members first before you even are hospitable to visitors, because ministry begins at home, charity begins at home, warmth begins at home, love begins at home. So how is your center? How is your home?